So I'm Duncan Spencer-Brown. I'm the Customer Success and Operations Director at Foods Connected. I've been with Foods Connected coming up 5 years now, and I suppose previously working in different areas of the food manufacturing industry, from all the way from manufacture through to retail and then into the IT side with Foods Connected. So originally my university degree was very different to the roles that I'm doing now. I was very fortunate when I was at uni doing a countryside management and agricultural degree that John Ralph, who was the technical director at Hilton Food Group, actually came to one of the graduate open days and told me about Hilton Food Group and the opportunity they had. I found it very interesting and I sort of fell into the food industry from that point onwards. So I started my career at Hilton Food Group, working on their graduate scheme. It was a really exciting time for me. It gave me practical experience working on lines in the factories, understanding the process that goes behind, I suppose, making the products that you see on the shelf today when you go to the supermarket. From that role, I worked across Europe in the different sites and got different experiences with that, seeing how different cultures and different retailing environments worked. Really creating the foundation for my meat experience. From that, I then had the opportunity to move to Tesco's. So I then worked at Tesco's and managed the procurement of beef for them. And that started off with the buying side, but then moved into more of a joint role where I managed the procurement and the sales of all the beef for the UK and the UK operations. I think my biggest learnings working across procurement was you don't need to be an expert in everything. The key aspect for me is being able to ask the questions of your suppliers to get the answer that you need. If you ask multiple suppliers the same question, you can suddenly get really good visibility into the information that you need. So that was probably one of my biggest learnings, was asking questions and not being afraid to ask people, because the more you speak about the meat industry, the more you learn about it, and there's some really good people out there who have a lot of experience. So I suppose when I first joined Foods Connected, it was originally planned that myself and my wife Grace were going to be moving back to Northern Ireland. As with anything, things change very quickly, so Roger then said there was an opportunity to go out to Australia. So after joining the business, within a couple of months, we moved out to Australia to set up the Australian aspect of Foods Connected. We were out there for roughly 18 months, where we were really getting, I suppose, the foundations of the team going, delivering for our customer out there and sort of building that area. After that period, moved back. Obviously, when I was out in Australia, I was the regional director out there. Moved back, moved more into the customer success and operations side, which is really where my role is to manage the implementation team and our support functions to make sure we're delivering for our current customers, but also driving some of the new business development opportunities we have with existing and new customers as part of that role. I think the thing that's really helped me with my current role is the understanding that you get. By doing a lot of the day-to-day operations, it makes it much easier to understand the problems when you're speaking to customers and clients around what they're trying to achieve, understand their process in detail, and think outside the box. I think procurement has always had that out-of-the-box thinking mentality, where you need to be able to take a problem, come up with a new solution to that. And that's something that I've sort of taken with me into my current role, as I've sort of broadened my knowledge across multiple areas, from protein to produce to dairy and lots of different areas in the sort of current role that I'm working in.